welcome to Behind the Mic with Michelle Joy Phelps. And I'm really excited because I have two of my closest friends joining me on this episode today. My good friend, Jeandra Lebeauf, who is also a sports and entertainment host. Jeandra, hello.
Hi, Michelle. I missed you. I haven't seen you since we were in Vegas for the Wilder Fury fight.
Different times.
I haven't seen any of you since then. I'm so sad. So I'm happy that we get to do this, even if we're all in different places.
Yeah, me too. And also, I'm going to introduce a good homie. We call him Fam. Steven Cureno III, founder of KO Artist Sports. You guys can catch him doing a lot of really great boxing interviews. Steven, it's good to have you. You there?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
It's good to see you guys. Good to see your faces. I feel like, the same. I think the last time we all saw each other was Vegas. Man, remember when we could be around people?
What are people? What are those?
Remember outside? You guys remember outside?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
One of the next topics I wanted to talk about was Andy Ruiz. Now, Andy...
That's a good segue.
Granted, Andy was, he was feeling motivated. Bless him. He was feeling motivated. He put it on Instagram that, hey, let's look what I'm doing. I'm out here losing weight, and he just got fat shamed.
Oh.
To the max. And I was just like, everybody gonna come up out of this a little bit chubbier. Like, I don't know anyone. I mean, unless you're some fitness expert who knows how to eat while barely cutting any calories, because what can you do? Run around your house? Like, so it's like, I kid you not, I must have done like 50 steps in a day.
I feel you.
I'm serious. So anyways, Andy Ruiz was subject to attack again because of his weight. But the news actually is that he is looking to join Team Canelo. He is looking to have Eddy Reynoso and Chepo train him. So they're in talks, nothing actually official, because he said he's waiting for, obviously, the right time to return, depending on when he can return. And so what do you guys think of that? Do you think that works for him? I know, Steven, I want to say you're quite close with the camp. Or to his former camp, what's been going on there, and do you have any insight?
Like, I haven't spoke to Andy Ruiz, or like Manny or any of that. Well, obviously Manny's like part of the old camp, but I did talk to Eddy Reynoso during the Ryan Garcia fight week, when he fought on Valentine's Day in February, and we asked Eddy about it, and Eddy was definitely open to it. Eddy was like, yeah, if he wants to come, like I'd be willing to talk to him, and he was definitely open to the idea. And I think Eddy, I mean, you kind of see, because there's always kind of that question, right, when like a great fighter comes with a trainer that maybe we haven't heard of too much before, and it's kind of one of those, like, do you just have a great fighter, or are you also like a great trainer yourself, And we started kind of seeing the development, obviously, when Canelo fought Triple G the second time, and he actually had, kind of that come forward strategy that Canelo implemented in that fight. But then it's also a question of, well, you also had Canelo, who happened to be an exceptional fighter, to be able to absorb Triple G shots, to be able to actually implement the game plan. But I think also with Ryan Garcia, you really kind of see the progression of Ryan. Ryan's definitely gotten better since he's been with Eddy. So it's really kind of a testament to, like, hey, like Eddy really is a good trainer. He's good at kind of developing fighters and things like that. So really, Andy Ruiz and Eddy Reynoso, I really like that matchup a lot. I think, especially having Canelo in camp, I think did wonders for Ryan Garcia and like discipline and stuff like that. I think Ryan is like, wow, like he's the best in the world, and this is how hard he works. This is what he does. Obviously, Canelo and Andy got pretty close, especially after obviously Andy won after Andy beat AJ. So I think it's a really good kind of matchup together. San Diego's kind of close to Andy Ruiz out there, so he's
this
not
is
like.
What I have to say about it.
What is what? Yeah, no, I like it, and I think
Nay or nay? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
no.
nay.
I'm gonna
I
put
like
my hand over there so it looks like the emoji.
Yeah. If you look if you look down at your screen, it says reactions. So
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh.
there's
that
not
before.
much. There's
Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I give that a thumbs up. That's a killer ass camp. Like, really
Yeah.
think about it. Like, they could have the killers. You got Canelo, you got little Ryan, who is the discipline has been everything for him. You know, he still got the, you know, he's still like the honeys, but the discipline and the approach for fight has been good for him. And that's probably what Andy needs, because that was what Manny was saying in the aftermath of the second fight. He was like, he didn't call me and come train. It's like a control thing. And I feel like the Reynosos down there are not going to play them games. They seem like the type, like, you don't want to come work out, fine. We will lock the door and you stay your ass out there.
I actually agree with you on that. I think that it could be really good in terms of that discipline. I mean, when you're going to be around other fighters like Canelo and Ryan, who are as disciplined as they are, when you sort of enter into that space, it's going to do one or two things for you. It's either going to motivate you or it's going to intimidate you.
Mm-hmm.
And because if you don't have it in you to put that time into it, you're going to be intimidated by it, and you're not going to feel comfortable because you're going to always feel like you're the lesser of the group.
Right.
But it could also help you level up. And I really think that's what Andy needs around him, or other champions, other, you know, key players in the boxing game to help motivate you and keep you there. And I don't know how much of it is going to be like they're going to be in camp at the same time. They might overlap here and there, but nonetheless, like, I do think it's a positive thing, because for whatever reason, and again, I don't really know the dynamics between his relationship with Manny, but it did seem like, you know, maybe there was too much friendship there. Sometimes when you're too good of friends, or you've been with them long enough where you feel too comfortable, maybe you just don't respect when they tell you to do something as much as you would with somebody you don't necessarily have that friendship with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
No, I agree.
this could be a smart move. Definitely a smart move.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely like it, and it's imagine that camp with Canelo, with Ryan, with Andy. They also have what is it, Julio Cesar Martinez, I think, or no? Who's the other guy that Eddy Reynoso has, a real kind of like 115 pounder or something? Is it Martinez?
I
think
don't
it's
remember.
Martinez.
I think
It's
it is
Julio
who you
Cesar
said.
Martinez. Yeah. And
But I mean, they just run a tight camp down there. Like, how many media days can you say we've gone to with Canelo? It ain't no popping up in the gym. It ain't none of that. Like, they keep it tight and locked down, and that might be, you know, what you need.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else